Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This is one's called The Big Easy 1986. I'm giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I like this one. It's about a corrupt police department in New Orleans. Okay, weak connection. It's odd. I have fiber here, but live streaming is acting up, I guess. Anyways, so Dennis Quaid plays the corrupt detective. He's on the take. He's like a bagman dude, and district attorney played by Ellen Barkin, who is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. She's the DA investigating police corruption. And, she's a little, you know what? She's crazy about Dennis Quaid, but she's kind of inexperienced, if you know what I mean. There's very little or zero nudity in this one. She shows up for arson, that's about it. But a lot of tricky camera angles, like you see the round shape of her breast from behind, but you don't see any nipple there. So it's that kind of thing. There is a surprising amount of gore, though, and I didn't care for any of the New Orleans music in this. A lot of cool explosions. It's got the police corruption, as I mentioned. So it had a lot of good things going for it. I just didn't really particularly care for the characters that much, and I didn't like the music, but other than that, it was pretty decent. I mean, it's just kind of mindless entertainment, if you know what I mean. It gets a pretty high 6.5 on IMDb. It's got 11,052 ratings on it. So I don't know if people got it to see Dennis Quaid half naked, because you really don't see much of anything of Ellen Barkin. But so Ned Beatty, this is going to be another Ned Beatty flick. So Ned Beatty plays the corrupt captain. And they entrap Dennis Quaid with he gets caught on tape accepting a bribe from some bar dude in New Orleans, and he manages to destroy the tape during or before the trial. And so the devastating evidence that Ellen Barkin had against Dennis Quaid was destroyed, and so she dismisses the charges during trial, and he does a trick where Dennis Quaid does a trick where he gets an officer to arrest Ellen Barkin for BS charges, and so he forces her to get in the car, and then they end up at some kind of celebration party with a bunch of lame New Orleans music, lots of dancing, and Ned Beatty's got this goofy-looking crawdad hat and another goofy-looking hot sauce T-shirt, and slowly they get back together. They reconcile. Ellen Barkin tells Dennis Quaid that he's a bad cop. He starts to feel guilty about it, so he's trying to make amends to her. Like he tells her the truth about how he destroyed the evidence, and they try to find the crooked cops, the really bad ones who are dealing the heroin and doing the hit jobs with all the mangled up dead bodies, the gore that I mentioned. And that's about it. I mean, I don't want to spoil the ending or tell you who the bad cops are, but you could probably guess, process of elimination, who they are. I couldn't really follow, all the excuses the cops were making for the hits and the dead bodies that were piling up in the mangled faces and whatnot, all on camera, I might add. Ellen Barkin keeps like throwing up whenever she sees a really mangled up looking face. She starts throwing up in the toilet, and it really bothers her. But to Dennis Quaid and Ned Beatty, it's just business as usual. Like, no big deal. I thought it could have been better. I didn't think it was a great film, but it kind of surprised me with all the gore and the explosions and the police corruption. What else? Yeah, so what else did I like about this? Well, I guess it was pleasant surprise. I've been watching these Ned Beatty movies, and most of them are like 2 to 5 stars. Not very good, but this one is a little bit better, I think. I'm rating it higher than the 6.5. I'm giving it an 8 equivalent on IMDb. And I'm plowing through these movies really fast this weekend. So I got through The Big Easy. I've got Adventures Island, Rory Calhoun tomorrow, and then I'll try to get through Adventures in Dinosaur City, 1992 film as well. I'm just blowing through these, and my son doesn't have any catechism activity thanks to President's Day tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to be plowing through these. Hopefully I can get through 2 or 3 of them tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And hopefully there's no like church snacks after 4. So we can go straight to Starbucks after church, but I don't know if he's going to want to play with his friend or. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Pretty productive week with movie reviews. Try to continue the onslaught this week, but I've been getting a lot of sleep. I got last night I had the night off, so I got about 10 hours. I'm a little bit groggy from the oversleeping, so I'm going to take a nap now for about an hour before I go to work. I'm going to work about 10 hours today, so that should be pretty good. I should be fully caught up on my bills this month thanks to lower payroll tax deductions as a result of losing one of my part-time jobs. I don't know if you remember when I was in the doing the valet parking at Fisherman's Wharf. Yeah, that job went away, and they did after the hotel guest was yelling at me for like sleeping on the job. Didn't ever call me back for holiday work or anything. So I'm stuck trying to get extra hours at my grocery delivery job, which I'm going to today. And yeah, it should be pretty good. I should be the disaster that occurred late last year with losing my overtime sort of made up by getting caught up on my taxes, and especially the California taxes and arrears. The state is one of the most heavily taxed places on the planet, which is why I want to move to Wyoming, close to Yellowstone and Denver. My best friend from Renton, Washington. She's 10 years younger, but I think she likes older guys who are like into church and stuff. And I think she's not adverse to Catholicism, but I think she still thinks I'm a libertine bad guy because all the naughty things I did when I was, 10 years younger. But anyways, enough about that. I just wanted to give you an idea of my situation here, and I hope you're having a good day so far. See if I can crash for an hour. Might not even be able to sleep. I feel groggy, but I don't know. I slept so much, I don't know if I could sleep again. We'll see. Might have to wait until later this afternoon, though. But I'm going to give it a shot. See if I can wake up an hour from now. Head out to work. And yeah, look forward to Adventure Island and Adventures of Dinosaur City. That's what I got lined up for tomorrow. Laters.